I often cover the NIFB's hatred, their bigoted beliefs and their bigoted statements. Today, I'm just going to cover Steven Anderson's stupidity. What is up, you heathens and demons, you sinners and saints, you beautiful, blasphemous people? Welcome back to The Rage. Welcome back to the Raging Atheist on The Rage. I'm your boy Nakasuchi, and today Steven Anderson is going to be pretty stupid. First, I'm going to send that shout out to my patrons. You guys are the shit. You guys have been contributing to me throughout this pandemic, and I just want you to know how appreciated that is. If you would like to see every video I put up on YouTube before it goes on YouTube for just $1 a month, link is in the description below. Alright, so today Steven Anderson is going to be just stupid ass Steven Anderson. He's going to say some really stupid shit. This should be a lot of fun, so let's just get right into it.
If you're a flat earther, you're either a complete idiot or you're an atheist pretending to be a Christian, trying to make the Bible look stupid, or both.
All right, I think I have to agree with this first part. Like if you're a flat earther, you're a fucking idiot. I don't say that to be mean. I just say that because despite all evidence, you have somehow convinced yourself that there's this worldwide global conspiracy to hide the truth that this planet is a flat disc with a dome over it. I mean, it's idiocy, and I will agree with Steven Anderson there. But you guys heard it, or you're an atheist pretending to be a Christian. Like, what the fuck is that?
Okay, and I will go on the record right now. Anyone who is a flat earther is either a complete idiot or they're an infiltrator. Because look, in the 1980s when I was growing up, people talked about the Bible teaching a flat earth. Only atheists talked about that. No Christian ever said that in the 80s or 90s. Atheists were accusing the Bible teaches flat earth.
All right, I don't think that there's any truth to this. I tried to find information on this, couldn't find information on this. I think that I remember being taught that the earth was flat at a very young age in a church. Doesn't mean all churches do it. I don't think most churches don't teach a flat earth anymore. But like atheists weren't the first flat earthers. In fact, most cultures thought the earth was flat for a very long time. There was some early philosophers, even before Plato, and Plato talked about a spherical earth. Early philosophers really started to look at that and came with the truth. But a lot of cultures, probably including Israel, believed in the flat earth for a long time. So this whole notion that atheists came up with this flat earth concept, there probably were atheists in the 80s and 90s talking about the Bible, talking about a flat earth, because I think it does. I think it talks about both. I think it talks about a globe earth and a flat earth, because I think both theories were probably at least known at the time to the writers who wrote the shit. So, I think it talks about both, but clearly now, the only flat earthers I see are Christians. They say they're Christians. They are unabashedly Christian. And in fact, they think that if you're a Christian and you don't believe in the flat earth, well, you're just an idiot and you're not a real Christian.
But in reality, the Bible said he hangs the earth on nothing. The Bible says he sits upon the circle of the earth. And so all throughout the Bible, it's never a flat earth. It's always cosmologically and scientifically correct. It was atheists that would try to throw that railing accusation.
Now they don't even have to accuse us of it anymore.
Well, now when I hear these so-called fake Christians claiming that the Bible teaches a flat earth, you know what I think? I think they're just atheists pretending to be Christians trolling.
All right, so sitting on the circle of the earth isn't a sphere. Look behind me. See the flat earth? It's a circle, yo. It's a circle. Both models can be circular. I think a lot of flat earth models have it as a square. I found one that was a circle on purpose. So, this whole notion of the verse you read doesn't talk about a sphere. It just talks about sitting on the circle of the earth. But what you ended there with is basically that all these flat earthers claiming to be Christians are really atheists pretending to be Christian so they can what? Give Christianity a bad name? Like, seriously, dude. I mean, it is one of the most dumbest things that I have ever heard. Like, you're talking shit about conspiracy theorists while you're creating a conspiracy theory.
And that's why, by the way, let me say this about the flat earthers. On YouTube, you know, you just get all these comments from flat earthers. A lot of those are fake accounts. They're they're robotic accounts. They're troll accounts. And
you know, a lot of them might be robotic accounts. I don't know. A lot of flat earthers are real human beings. Just go to the conventions. You can see that shit. Google it. You know, there are a lot of real flat earthers that believe this stupid shit. So, you know, like, not all flat earther accounts are going to be bot accounts or just atheists pretending to be Christians. It makes no sense. Nathan Thompson is unabashedly a douchebag Christian. Don't like the guy. He's not a fucking atheist.
And here's a little piece of evidence on that. A while back, YouTube removed a bunch of fake troll accounts in one day. And so everybody's subscriber count went down a little bit. So I had, like, at the time, 100 and some thousand subscribers. And so I lost like maybe several hundred subscribers or 1,000 subscribers or something. So I lost less than 1% of my subscribers. So like 99% plus of my subscribers were real. But Tyler Doka, the flat earther, on that same day, he lost like a third of his subscribers.
You know, I remember when YouTube did that, and I definitely know, like, taking bots out was a part of that. You know, I think I lost 20 or 30 subscribers maybe. But right here, Steven Anderson is just throwing out information without providing any proof or citation of that. It could be completely true what he's talking about. I've never heard of this particular flat earther. Could be completely true, could be a bunch of bullshit. We don't know, because, you know, Steven Anderson is just saying it. And even if it's true, like, I don't think that proves that most flat earthers are bots. I think it just proves that he had a lot of bots.
Because it was like, there's so many fake troll accounts. And that's why whenever you try to reason with a flat earther, they never will even engage with you. Like, you'll bring up a point and they'll just change the subject to something else. You disprove them on one thing, they just change the subject. They're like an intellectual reprobate. It's impossible to talk to them, impossible to reason with them.
So you heard it there, folks. You know, usually with hate mongers, your hate can't just center. It has to expand, and it has to include more and more people. You know, you guys have seen me be called reprobate by these NIFB, whatever they are. You know, they've lumped gay people, LGBTQ plus people as reprobates, and now they're lumping flat earthers as reprobates for not being the type of Christians that the NIFB are, and for thinking that the earth is flat. That is enough. That's enough for God to hate you, to no longer love you, to hate you, and for you to be reprobate. You know, I've always considered Yahweh to be a douchebag. But here, I think Steven Anderson is just really projecting his own douchebaggery onto his douchebag God.
And so, flat earthers out there, I don't care who you are a complete idiot. Pastor Anderson says you are a fool, you're a complete idiot, and you know what? I'm just doing what your parents should have done a lot. You know, your parents, when you were younger, when you brought up something that stupid, should have given you a spanking for being such an idiot.
You know, I don't think most flat earthers were flat earthers when they were children. And if they were, it's probably most likely because their parents were indeed flat earthers, and that's how they were indoctrinated into that. I mean, I think that's just common sense. I think most people that are flat earthers today came into that false knowledge as adults. I think that most flat earthers are indeed Christians or consider themselves to be Christians. I think that there probably are some atheist or agnostic flat earthers out there, probably, definitely. But I think the vast majority of flat earthers are probably Christian. So this whole like conspiracy theory that Steven Anderson is trying to put out there is as dumb as the flat earth conspiracy itself. This whole theory, like, nobody believed in a flat earth until atheists started pointing their finger at the Bible, talking about how the Bible talks of flat earth. That's just ridiculous garbage. And the theory that most flat earthers today are actually atheists, even though they claim to be Christian, well, there's no evidence of that whatsoever. That's just Steven Anderson talking out of his ass. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. A lot of fun. I don't usually talk about flat earth shit, but I love talking about the NIFB. Steven Anderson's an idiot. I hope you had fun. If you like these videos, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share us on your social media, comment in the comments section below. Hit that bell so you're notified every single time we have a new video or every single time we go live. As always, we'll see you soon.